The following program is rated GE. It is suitable for general family viewing.
Over the years, many Kenyans have complained about the housing issue. The government has come in trying to bridge the same gap. And now we are here to understand the exact problem and state of real estate in Kenya. We shall be discussing the state of real estate during this 34th Kenya Homes Expo right here in KICC. Join me for a discussion with an expert and also the convener of this very meeting. My name is Robert Dongo. Come with me. Yes, and welcome. This is the Realtor. As I've told you, we're here just to understand what's all about Kenya Homes Expo, and more so we get to understand the new trends in the market. We have all the stakeholders brought under one roof. Just imagine. For you to understand this, I have an expert and also the convener of this great expo. We're here with Madam Winnie. Kindly say hi, tell us who you are, and more so what you do.
Hi, TV47. My name is Winnie. I am from the Kenya Homes Expo. I'm in charge of communication, and we welcome you to the 34th edition of the Kenya Homes Expo. It's been a beautiful journey, and we just want you to actually walk with us through it and celebrate some of the advancement that has been done in the real estate industry. Wow. Welcome.
It's so exciting to know that this is the 34th edition. Yes. Last year we were here, the other year we were here, and I believe there are strides and there are milestones that we've been able to achieve in these corridors of real estate. Maybe you can introduce for the first person who is seeing Kenya Homes Expo for the first time. Maybe you can tell us what it's all about and what does you involve when it comes to this.
Now, that's a very good question. Thank you for asking that. The Kenya Homes Expo is one of the biggest real estate event in the talking about East and Central Africa, right. And we'll actually bring every stakeholder in the real estate in the industry. Think about financials, think about the interior decors, the financials, everybody that has a stake. We're talking of the government partnership, even just promoting that agenda that we want people to be housed. Because as we understand, housing is a very basic need. But then we have questions like how affordable is affordable, and what are some of the ways that people can actually come together to make sure that we work towards housing Kenyans. And we're looking at a place where the expo has attracted not only people within the Kenya region, but you have a lot of people talk about Dubai. People are here actually today. They are showcasing some of their properties. We have people from Rwanda, we have people from Uganda. All of them want a share in Kenya's real estate market. Now, such an expo bring all these people, all these voices, all these authority voices into one platform where we can say, this is the direction that we're choosing to go and this is how we want to do it. So, yeah.
And probably there are people who would be asking, I have a house, I have no need of coming. I'm done with my apartments, I don't need to come all the way. What's the real thing that, or rather, why should someone just come and walk around to see what is happening here?
True. Of course, having a house is something nice, but also you'll be like, are you working with the best interior decorators? That's one thing. And also, how is your house right now? Is there any aspect that you don't want to improve on that? And you have this entire platform of people who want to actually help you into not just having a house, but creating a comfortable space for your living. And all the answers are just here.
Wow. And for the last 34 editions, maybe you can take us through a brief journey on how the transition has been as far as real estate is concerned in Kenya particularly.
Yeah, the transition has been quite interesting, I must say, because Kenya first, Kenya as a country standing out. We have the best of infrastructures. We have all the best of marketing. We have a very robust financial system that has actually spurred the growth of the real estate industry. So you're looking from how it is right now. Let's think maybe 15 years ago, things have wonderfully improved. So you're looking at real estate having of that very competitive edge. People want more, people want some creativity into it, some innovation into it, and we have all these people coming, listening to the customer and saying, we can actually do better, we can cater to what you want, you can cater to your needs, and we are giving you these tailor-made solutions for you. So we are looking at a very industry that is actually very creative and demands a lot in terms of the spaces. People want comfortable spaces, people want communities that is very sustainable, and also people want to afford and find solutions to some of the housing challenges. And this has actually been very beneficial through all these editions. Always thinking, what else does people want, and what else can we do much better? So this has been the platform to actually showcase all these trendy topics and also find those competitive edge solution. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Remember, you're talking about the state of real estate in Kenya. I know there has been a lot of speculations. There has been a lot of challenges, maybe caused by some internal and also external factors. Just but to mention, you have inflation taking the talk of the day, and the Kenya Homes Expo are here to tell us, or rather to shed some light when it comes to what exactly is happening as we end this year, and also as we speculate to having a new year in a few months to come. This is all because we understand that there are new trends, there are new markets opening up every other morning. And what are these challenges? What are these, the avenues we have even to cope with the rising challenges in this journey of property acquisition and property ownership? Kenya Homes Expo, we are on the 34th edition. And as usual, we are hosted at KICC. And this is where we are bringing you right the exhibitors who have come to showcase what they have. Number two, we've got the people who are key stakeholders when it comes to real estate, or rather matters real estate, and especially here in Kenya. Now, as we talk about the state of real estate, how is the market uptick when it comes, or rather when it comes to selling or acquisition of these? How is the uptick as of now?
Well, as you mentioned earlier, talk of inflation and it's being a very global it's a very global crisis. We are undergoing it. But of course, we are very positive because recent reports say that at least the economy is stable. It will take us some time to get up to where we want to grow by that double digit. But when we're seeing how it's affecting the real estate is this way. People are looking for more sustainable measures. And there are also the agenda of affordable housing that has actually been spurred by the government of Kenya, who are actually looking at, let's look for affordable housing, let's look for sustainable solutions, let's look within our environment to actually see what we can use so that we have a thriving housing sector.
And at this moment, I believe we've been talking about affordable housing. I know the government is an agenda the government is running with. I would request to know from you, because you've interacted with the stakeholders, how affordable is this housing that you're talking about, especially in this new regime? How affordable is our affordability?
Yeah, that has been a topic of many discussions actually, and we've actually the same question has been asked to the government and also the private sector holders. How affordable? How do you actually say this is affordable for many people? And the government actually came up with a solution to this. It says, we are the government. We are going to give you land, so you don't have to buy land. So you're looking at the cost of land being cut by over 30%. Because you have the government owns the land, and you're bringing all these people and they're putting them in a community where they can share space and share social amenities on that housing project. So you're looking affordable. If let's say the margins were to be like, let's talk of 10 million, but the government coming with 30%, and then other private developers coming in and merging in and finding the most sustainable solutions, we're looking at a cutoff of around up to 50%. So we are looking at a majority of people who can actually afford to live in the urban urban settlements, and even it gets more interesting in the towns and centers, because the towns and center, let's say you want to build a house, the expense of buying a land, it's possibly not as much as the urban. So you're looking at a place where you can actually afford house a family, do business, and actually open opportunities. So it's a journey we are moving there, but every effort actually is countable, and you're looking at a very bright future, as we say right now.
And I believe we'll be talking about the ripple effect trickling down from top there, trickling down. And I don't know how the uptake of this space has been this year when it comes to exhibitors. Do we have the same turn up as last year, or how is it?
Let me tell you, amazingly, we have actually a lot of turn up. Our places is so booked right now, even amongst the talking about the economy and everything. But we are Kenyans. We are Kenyans. We really look for the solutions, and the upcheck has been wonderfully impressive. We are very grateful for our exhibitors who are just coming here and showing us we are doing this, and it's possible, and you're finding solutions together, and you're creating all these vibrant housing sector together. So we are actually very delighted by the 34th edition, which has been wonderfully a success.
And maybe because you're talking about the state of real estate in Kenya, I believe you cannot talk about the same without mentioning land and construction. I believe we've been having challenges with land acquisition, issues with land registries, a lot of places without title deeds, and maybe as a stakeholder, what are you doing as a private sector as well as the government coming in to make sure that we settle Kenyans?
Yeah, what you are really talking about is something very important. We are actually, as the Kenya Homes Expo, we work very closely with the state of housing and urban planning, where they have this innovative way of actually registering land. It's called the Adhisasa. It's a digitalized format where you get to have real-time updates on land acquisition. So first, you are having the issue of land acquisition sorted, and in a very digital and modern way. And also, you're looking at also working with other stakeholders in terms of partner surveyors, quantity surveyors. All of these people are coming in, the architect body which are coming around to ensure that acquiring land is not a painstaking process. You are guided through and through. You have consultants to just support your dream, and we are closely working as a team to ensure that you can start your business when you have land. You can benefit from the housing industry. You can have our economy can trickle down, because we understand that when it comes to real estate, we have a chain of small enterprises that are going to be growing from that. So we are working so closely with them, and only what we can actually say is we need more, because if something is happening well, we just need more of it.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Winnie. I believe I've told you this in the past, that always information is power. We have seen people lose their property simply because they missed a step, or they took the shortest cut they could ever get. And these are some of the things that are costing us costing us a lot. And these are things that we would love you to avoid at all costs. And because we have a whole consortium brought together by the Kenya Homes Expo, that's why I'm advocating. Seek for information even before you take a single step towards this journey of property acquisition and property ownership. We shall be looking further into what are we doing as buyers and what are we doing as sellers, and how much can we beautify our spaces when it comes to home ownership, as well as property development. It is shortly after this short break. Don't go away. Yes, thank you and welcome back to The Realtor. This is a show where we go wide and broad just to make sure we keep you updated on what's happening as far as matters real estate are concerned. And now we are on the 34th edition of Kenya Homes Expo that has always convened here at KICC. And what we have are exhibitors who are the key stakeholders who are cutting across all the interests of home ownership, acquisition, decorative aspects, among others. And remember, I'm with the convener of this meeting, none other than Winnie. We are looking into matters of real estate and the state of real estate here in Kenya. Welcome back, Winnie. We are happy to have you as always, and I believe that you have grown, being the 34th edition. Maybe you can start by telling us, as per where we left it, what's the feedback from the exhibitors who are the stakeholders as far as this exhibition is concerned?
Yeah, that's a very important question. For 34 editions means there has to be commitment, right, and there has to be people that actually vote for the Kenya Homes Expo, who are our exhibitors, who are the backbone of everything. They are the most wonderful people that we are bringing into the Expo. They are bringing up very many solutions, cutting-edge solutions, the ones that actually tell you this is what we are here for and this is where we want to be. So the feedback has been wonderfully encouraging. As we can see, the expo is totally booked, and we are looking at not just the region, which is the East and Central Africa. We are thinking, why don't we do this international?
Oh, wait a minute. We say East and Central Africa. Yeah. Does it mean in the near future we'll be talking of this show happening somewhere else outside the borders?
We are staying open-minded to that. Currently, Kenya is proving to be the hub of event planning. But we're saying housing is a global need. So we're really not restricting ourselves to the country, but also we want to see what are other international opportunities outside there.
And when you're talking about a global need, how far have you expanded your wings as far as housing is concerned?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question. Like on this, if I can speak for this specific expo, we are having exhibitors all across the region. That is the East Africa region, the Central Africa. We have the Middle East who are here. They can actually see what Kenya is doing and what the Kenya Homes Expo is doing, and that gives us the confidence to actually expand our wings outside there to see what can we learn, what can we do, what can we achieve on. So that's where we are right now.
And mind you, we are talking of a global interest, where we talk about housing as a global need, and this is where Kenya has become, or this is what Kenya is doing, and these are the interested party when it comes to the global housing aspect. Have a look. And out here we are talking about real estate going beyond the Kenyan boundaries, and we're talking about real estate in Middle East, that is Dubai to be precise. Why? Because we've got a whole company that has come here to give us some offer from here to their place. Welcome so much, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Nice welcoming.
Wow. Kindly say hi, tell us who you are.
Marhaba. We're saying marhaba in Arabic, or salam alaikum. Yeah. We are here, my name is Anas, I'm the sales manager from the developer, Shoba developer in Dubai. We are one from the biggest companies in the market in Dubai, and with our marketing agency, Husn Al Jazeera, and this is Ahmed, he's the owner of Husn Al Jazeera. We are here to offering our properties for the Kenyan people, the Kenyan investors, and the good thing also, we have many different offers in Dubai.
And maybe I'll start with maybe first things first. Why did you think of bringing this to Kenya?
Yeah, we know that there is a lot of investors also they trying to invest outside the country to looking for good opportunities everywhere, and we can do this for them in Dubai because Dubai it's suitable place for our neighbors. We can consider African people as our neighbors, especially Kenyan people here. That's why it's a good chance also to meet them face to face, because from far they will not have all the information, all the details. That's why we are here to give them the details.
And probably how is the uptick?
from the first day, from yesterday, there is a lot of investors coming to the expo, and I want to thank also the organizers because it's good to meet the people. Every 1 hour we have many clients or many investors coming to our booth and discussing the opportunities, and we offer them something, and they looks very interested. And also they looks very interested also to visit Dubai to see everything there in our company, in our office in Dubai.
And here in Kenya, we have a slogan that everybody is talking about. You're looking for affordable housing. I don't know whether you talk about the apartments in Dubai would match the same. Are they affordable?
Yeah, sure. See, if we want to say it's affordable or not, we want to compare Dubai with the similar cities in the world. Let's say if we speak about Paris, London, and Singapore, and we can say, and Hong Kong, we can say we are the minimum prices if you compare us with other cities like this. And the good thing in Dubai, you're getting a residential apartments with the facilities and amenities of a 5-star hotels. Everything will be in the same building, like swimming pools, like sauna, jacuzzi, steam, and also it's like a family communities can give you everything in one spot.
Okay. Where do you see real estate, this kind of partnership between Kenya and Dubai in the next 5-10 years to come?
I feel there is a very good impression from the people here to invest in Dubai, and we will speak also with our companies there and with our people also to tell them that Kenya is also a suitable place also to make their investment because yesterday we was in the conference with the Prime Minister of Kenya, and he was speaking about the chances for the developers to make their developments in Dubai and how they make it more easy for them.
Wow, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Wow, we talk about the global housing aspect. Now, the Middle East is coming to Kenya to plead with Kenyan investors to go and invest there. And we here, we've been telling you you'll be overtaken by time. It's good to take a step, and of course, a step at a time, but more importantly, just take precautions when you're investing, because as I've told you always, I would hate you losing a coin when it comes to investment. Winnie, that's very interesting.
Yes.
We have people all the way from Dubai coming and exhibiting in Kenya,
Sure.
wooing Kenyans to invest in Dubai.
Yeah.
Wow. How did you get this kind of relationship?
Yeah, well, let's first owe it to the government, and in terms of its infrastructure. You know, you think of Dubai and then you have the towering landscaping and things like that. You think of the Burj Khalifa and you think of the wonderful cities to live in terms of real estate and tourism. So it's a really packaged destination. And relating it with Kenya right now, we are actually there. We are one of those. We are an investment hub. So they understand our vision, and when they come to us, Kenya, as we as the investors from the Middle East, we want to partner with you. Why? Because you have wonderful infrastructure, you have a promising economic growth, and Kenya, in terms of investment, is a notch higher.
And I believe when it comes to, the holidays and vacations, Dubai is one of the, destinations we have across the globe. And I believe some people will be asking themselves, how safe am I investing in Middle East and not renting? Remember, you're talking about buying an apartment in Dubai. You as a bridge, what are you doing to make sure that these people are safe?
Yes, just to also highlight on the efforts that we are working with other consortium to make sure that investments are well. As you are always telling our viewers, make sure that you have the papers right and everything is in check and is in order, and consult widely. So yes, you are insisting on still working on those with all those supporting organizations that make sure that you make very sane investment that guarantee returns.
Now, maybe when you can tell us, as your parting and widening remark, where do you see Kenya real estate in the next 10 years?
Let me tell you, it can only get better from this. It can only get better with all the effort that the private and the public sectors are doing. We are looking at a very vibrant economy. You're looking at affordable housing in a higher notch. You're looking at the luxury, also the luxurious market, also on a higher note. So you're thinking, and also with the incentives that the government has done in terms of taxes and everything, it can only get better for all of us. We are not yet there. We remember that the government wants to, we have a deficit of houses. A lot of it. So by partnering with the private and public sector, we're looking to expand this market. Yes.
Thank you very much. This is a Realtor, and as I've told you always, we are your number one real estate informer. We are here at KICC on the 34th edition of the Kenya Homes Expo, and I believe you're better than we started as usual. Thank you so much for keeping it here. Until next time, God bless you.